The most dysfunctional thing that is coming out of the Black community right now is the behavior of Black women and the behavior of their children. Black women have dismantled the core of the community, which is family and structure and stability, and replaced it with chaos and control and confusion. And they don't want to build with Black men, but have no problems aligning themselves with the government. Not only do they align themselves with the government, but they push all of the government's agendas, whether it's feminism, BLM, LGBTQ, welfare, whatever it is. If it's detrimental to the home, Black women will be behind it. Mind you, you can't correct them. They don't take accountability. They don't want any order. They just want to be in control. Everywhere they go, there is chaos, and literally every situation they touch turns toxic, literally. These are the women that are promoting sexy red, idolizing stripper culture. These are the twerkers that are in the restaurants. These are the women that are fighting on the cruises and in the airports and on the planes. And you know, they don't have any respect for anybody or any regard for anyone outside of themselves. It is pretty freaking disgusting. And the children are just being programmed to be repeat crash outs, for lack of better words. And this is why the Black men leave, and this is why the Black men don't deal with it, because it's not because of the children, it's because they refuse to deal with whatever that is.
I can agree to what this lady is saying, because so many times this situation happens all the time and we never address what's really the problem. These fathers need their children in their life. Why? That's their whole purpose in life, to protect and provide, teach, and do so much more. Once you let the system tell you what's best for your child, you lose every time. You've let that child down, pretty much. That's why choosing the right partner to build with is important too. Some of these women so far gone from their purpose that they'll even be happy to let the system take their kids. Can you imagine that? And you know, a lot of times we only look at how it affects the mother and say, oh, she was struggling. She had this, she had that on her plate. Um, she had all these things that she couldn't do. She couldn't take care of her child. But what about the effect it has on the father? It will affect a father simply because that's his child. That child was with him from a seed. So I've seen the effects it has on a man to not have a say so in the upbringing of their child, let alone have another man raise them. These children need the fathers, and so does a father need their children. So don't work with the system, y'all. Y'all can work together and do what's best for the child and not you. That's selfish. How dare you? How dare you not allow a child to see their father? When you take or prevent a father from raising his child, it leaves a void inside them. I've seen it far too many times. If you grew up without a father, you can attest to what I'm talking about, because we felt that same void. A lot of us out here right now, to till this day, trying to find out who we are as a person, simply because we did not grow up with a father. So we're searching for our fathers. That's why you see all these women date all these men and go from man to man to man to man, because they're looking for their father. Because guess what? They don't know what it's like to be loved by a man. So if you had been raised without a father, we know that. So a son needs his father for several reasons. That helps build his legacy, it helps build his purpose, it gives him a sense of direction, just to name a few. Just like a daughter needs her father. Her father is the one that will teach her, that will protect her, flower, being loved and guided to a good husband. We have it all backwards, y'all, and the system knows this. No man, no purpose, no foundation. We need to wake up and get on the right side. Our children are suffering in the process, and we are all the product of a generational curse. And it is meant to break up the godly foundation. man, woman, and child. So y'all, women who have already chose a father to bring forth children with, let them children see their fathers. I know a lot of y'all would say he a deadbeat, he a bum, or all the terms y'all have for these men. But guess what? You chose him. So whatever he is, that child will be enough for him to turn his life around. These men need a purpose. Most times they are just trying to figure it out just like you are. So it's hard enough trying to figure it out on your own when the world is already, um especially for men, the world is already against you. So you want to turn the child against him too? Like, come on now, y'all. We have to really get it together. Y'all got to do better and let these kids build with their father. Let these kids have a foundation, because we've been building on broken homes for many years, and it's not looking good for us, y'all. This is a sad generation, what they call crash out generation, because it is becoming more and more and more uh, a shame. So y'all hit that like button, share, subscribe, and even comment, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. All right.